narrative about Nigerians, Africa, and Africans. And therefore, our institution, Voice of Nigeria, is not just about populating and propagating government policy and program, but also letting the world know what is good about Nigeria, what is the culture, what are those things that can make someone leave country A and B and come to Nigeria. That is our role. And wherever we go to, I tell people, everywhere there are reporters are in Nigeria, we tell them, you are not just in a state to report activity of government alone. If you are in the southeast, for instance, and you are in Enugu, you don't just report government house. You should also report the cultural activity that define the people of the southwest that will make someone want to visit, or that connect our diasporans to the yeah. If you are in Kano, for instance, look at the cultural, what defines Kano, another part of this country, which country is tourism, their own consumption there, but also for us here in Nigeria and vice versa. This is the way we want to go. Because DG, whatever we do, if we are not assertive about telling our own story, nobody will tell it for us. They are busy telling theirs. And at the Voice of Nigeria, since we came on board working with my management, we had promised to be very intentional, deliberate, very unapologetic about shaping positive narrative about Nigeria and Nigerians, Africa and Africans. If the DJ has sent Nigerians on our behalf to any country, let the world know. I was just sharing with him one of my travel to Guinea-Bissau. And in a very hard to reach area, I had to cross a sea with a canoe. And I went to the mosque, a Friday mosque, and when I came on, that person noticed me and came to me, greeted me. I said, what are you doing? He said, what am I doing here? He said, it's one Nigerian sent on our behalf through the technical aid. Let it go. Offer a dedicated program, weekly program, to your institution, so that you can generate materials that will be aired daily on weekly basis in the Voice of Nigeria. Because this institution is an instrument of national power, soft power. Everywhere, every Nigeria that is sent out by NTAC is an ambassador. But it's not enough to send them. If he has been sending people without letting us know, nobody will know what you are doing. I'm glad you know that and you have been doing it. That is why I didn't wait for you to visit me and come. That the Voice of Nigeria should be your number one partner, because we have a lot to come on. We are also an instrument of national power. Of all the media, both public and private in Nigeria, Voice of Nigeria is your number one partner. We are a natural partner. Because what we are doing, we have a lot in common. So that is why I'm here. And brother, I'd like to commend you again and to commend the management for giving support. Because like what
so this is a great job our country is doing. But unfortunately, we have not been blowing our trumpet, just like you mentioned. But in the past year or thereabout, we have started blowing our trumpet. Every time we deploy, I am sure your media people are always with us. So we want to thank you once more. As I mentioned to you, we have been planning to pay this concert visit first. We have done that of the NTA, but as God will have it, you have first us, you have beaten us to it. So we thank you, we thank your management. Today is a happy day for us. I was telling my management that today is one of our luckiest days, because the media itself is visiting us. The media house is visiting us. Then we are lucky that our story will now be told. And as you mentioned, the Nigerian Technical Aid Corps is an instrument of soft power diplomacy. You also mentioned China. Why China are conquering the world very fast is because of soft power diplomacy. You will never hear China shooting one missile or one bomb to any country. But quietly, through soft power diplomacy, they have made inroads into Africa and into the whole world. And that is what Nigeria is doing with the Nigerian Technical Aid Corps. And we are lucky Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is helping us to change the narrative because for the first time he has developed serious interest in taking the leadership of Africa, not just Nigeria. And he has empowered us in the last 1 year